Good evening wherever you are on this most pleasant evening. There has been a clamour to get inside the ground tonight for a much-anticipated game. The roads outside of the stadium have been bumper to bumper with traffic. The car parks are full. There is a torrent of humankind making its way from the nearby station, and we expect every seat to be filled. An atmosphere of great expectation and excitement. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. We stand for the national anthem of France. A mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, under normal circumstances, this is a massive matchup, and I'm not totally in agreement with the view that friendlies tend to take the edge away. In my experience, if the opposition go at it full tilt, then you have to reciprocate. Mbappe!
Volleyed effort.
Yeah, quick thinking and the right choice for me, but that was difficult to get right.
Matuidi tries to get it forward quickly. Hernandez. Matuidi. Mbappe. He's had a look. Mbappe. Matuidi. Forward tracking back like that, always appreciated by the crowd.
You have to admire commitment like that, because he could easily ignore that.
Had a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. And here's Giroud. Griezmann. Griezmann brings the ball forward. France are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high calibre to...
Griezmann with a shot! Pogba. And it's Griezmann. Mbappe. Gets it, and now what? France are very much the team that started on the front foot.
Yeah, it's a good start, Peter, and they look hungry for goals, and they'll be aware of having to capitalise in such a good spell.
That looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. And we have the first chance from a dead ball situation. France's free kick then. Pogba! Decent hit from there. Hoists it forward. France get it back again. Griezmann. And it's Griezmann. This is promising. Big chance. Mbappe! Goal! France!
Well, I think there's a few trying to claim offside, but he looks to have been on. Yeah, he was on.
France break the deadlock.
Yeah, and they know there's plenty of work left in this one, Peter, before they can actually say that the job is over.
And here's Giroud. Varane. Oh, that is asking for trouble. And the shot! Matuidi. Mbappe hits one! And he gobbles up the chance. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight.
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. France take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
He's got away. Mbappe.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Griezmann. The ball's come loose, and the chase is on. Conte. France are in need of a lift as we head up towards the break. Pogba. That intervention was very necessary. Matuidi gets it out to the wing. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Varane drives it forward. Mbappe plays it out to the flank. Managed to get it away, and it's been taken straight back. It's Giroud! Conte. Matuidi. Well positioned to make that interception. And it's Pogba. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Griezmann. And the first half is done. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Yeah, chins have dropped, heads are down, and half-time couldn't have come at a better time.
So off we go once more.
Look, before they might get too carried away with thoughts of getting back into the game, they can't afford to slip up and concede another. The next goal becomes crucial.
Loose ball, who's going to get that? Matuidi plays it forward. Matuidi. And it's Mondi. Pogba. Mbappe. Matuidi. Played out to the right. Griezmann. Gets away from his opponent. Lovely feet. Tries a shot! It's anyone's ball. Conte. Griezmann. Tries to dink it in. It's a goal kick. Griezmann. That's a promising ball. Mbappe!
France have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Pavard. And here's Griezmann. And it's Pogba. Out to the right. Has a go! Well, he should have done better, and he knows it.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Good challenge, he just stood firm. Mbappe. He's through the middle. Griezmann. Griezmann crosses. He's there to get rid. Mbappe is flagged offside. Matuidi battles to win it back. Pavard. And it's Griezmann. Pogba plays it out to the flank. Gorgeous control there. Mendy demonstrating fabulous determination. He just will not be beaten. Varane hit the slide tackle there. Good take, and has a pop! They are rampant! And surely that settles it!
I can give the keeper a little sympathy here because I think he might have been slightly unsighted. However, credit where it's due, it's still a fine finish from a tight spot.
France take a 3-goal lead and they are robbed. He's gone for it! Keeper's not concerned by that. Mbappe, Griezmann. Oh, that's neat. Conte, Griezmann. Pogba, and it's played forward. And it's Griezmann. It's gone for a throw-in. And here's Griezmann. Matuidi. He's there to receive it. Varane goes looking. That's the throw. That is very well defended. Ball's loose. Who's getting there? Pogba. Well, the crowd clearly like what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending. And it's Giroud. That's good progress he's made on the ball. Where to next? Mbappe gets it out to the wing. So now we're going to get those changes we have been expecting.
Well, to wait until now to make this change seems a bit baffling. He's expecting the miraculous to turn this around from here.
Just brushed off the ball there. Mbappe goes steaming forward. And the ball's come out! And here's Griezmann. Griezmann. And he's there to cut it out. Pogba. Time added on will be 2 minutes. Varane positions himself well and cuts it out. Varane gets it back. Giroud has come loose. And that's it. France well beaten. There's no spinning this result. It could have been a whole lot worse. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
France really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
Well, a very warm welcome to you on this most pleasantly clear evening. Conditions absolutely beautiful. Perfect for the beautiful game. Temperatures are kind as well. No doubt playing a hand in high attendance levels as well as an elevated level of anticipation here. Surely this is the hot ticket going around in this neck of the woods. It surely must be. Well, this really is a great venue. It adds so much character to every game it stages.
We stand for the national anthem of France.
Well, that has got the juices flowing, and now this. Mouth-watering game this between two very high-quality sides. A treat for everybody here.
Well, get ready for some high-grade football, Peter. Two strong teams, as you say, full of wonderful individual talent. And we have every right to anticipate some really entertaining football. As to whether we'll see a high-scoring contest, that's a little harder to predict. I'm not complaining, though, because there are good players everywhere you look around this surface, and that's a fine start in itself.
They've got underway here pretty promptly. El-Shaarawy. Oh, good interception. Lemar. Conte. Now it's Griezmann. It has gone. Mbappe! He's delivered all right!
What a start, and what a contribution from the main man. I had a feeling he might do something given his reputation, but to do it like that, absolutely brilliant. I wasn't expecting that.
Well, that has certainly made things interesting. That's one way of trying to make things happen. There's a few who could follow that example. Zaniolo. El-Shaarawy. Conte. And it's Verratti. Italy suffering an early setback and looking to reel it back in.
Well, the task is obviously a lot tougher, and they can't afford to waste time feeling sorry for themselves. The correct response is greater focus and work rate now, and especially avoiding another goal.
Bellotti. Zaniolo. Immobile, and he's there to cut it out. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
Oh, what a ball! Goes for goal! Into the box. Gets up to head it! They've done it! No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
That has certainly made things interesting.
Yeah, it's a very good contest with two very good sides, and with such great individual talent on show, it could go either way.
Pogba. And it's Lemar. It's beautiful, intricate passing. They are toying with their opponents.
Well, they know that their version of what they do is extremely good. I mean, it's a level of possession that leaves the opposition chasing shadows.
Florenzi gets it back. Florenzi plays it forward. He wasn't very far from making something happen by himself. Lovely to see. Hernandez does well there, alert. Gets wrestled off the ball. And here's El Shaarawy. It's El Shaarawy!
Oh, and things were shaping up very nicely there after the little drop of the shoulder.
And it's been taken straight back. Immobile. Italy couldn't do a whole lot with it there. They could do with more sharpness in their passing. Rafael Varane. Now, can he capitalise? Belotti tries to stroke it through. And it's Jorginho. Towering header! Oh, what a wonderful stop!
Belotti simply didn't do anything wrong. He was thwarted by brilliance.
Marco Verratti. He's got options out wide.
Yeah, he was under pressure to get that exactly right, and he couldn't even think of the consequences. It was instinctive and rock solid.
Pogba. That's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Florenzi. Jorginho. Hoists it forward, and here's Immobile. Belotti gets it back. Oh, real chance! Matuidi tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's El Shaarawy. And it's Verratti. And that'll be the last act of the first half. What it has been an even contest, as the scoreline suggests, and it has been more than decent to watch. What have we learned from the first 45 minutes?
Look, this match promised goals, and it certainly hasn't let us down. It's been really, really entertaining.
It's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. If you're just back from your break, you've missed very little of the resumption of the second half.
Italy clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
El Shaarawy. A nice touch. A buccaneering run from the defender. And that's out of reach. Kante plays it forward. Hernandez. Matuidi. Conte. Lamar. Matuidi.
France have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break.
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Mondi. Finds himself eased off the ball. And it's Pogba. Pogba hits that long. Zaniolo set up one goal so far. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. Pogba. Out for a throw. And it's Lamar. And here's Griezmann. Mbappe. chance. He's gone for it! No, that's not the ball he wanted. And here's Matuidi. Pogba. Zaniolo goes looking. Rafael Varane. And here's Griezmann. Lemar. Tries a shot! Goal! France! And again they hit the front.
France are really pouncing on any stray passes in midfield. We're talking seconds from interception to the back of the net. It's counter-attacking heaven.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? Done very well to intervene. Bonucci does well to read it and intercepts. And it's Insigne. Florenzi. And here's Florenzi. Jorginho. 75 minutes played.
Keep calm and carry on. That's the job in a nutshell now.
Mbappe with a delicate ball.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Belotti. Belotti, he's onside. Now it's Florenzi. So who's he picking out? Verratti. And here's Immobile.
Italy are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they can still have a say.
Insigne positions himself well and cuts it out. And it's played forward. And it's Pelotti. Florenzi. Belotti. Florenzi. Aimed in towards the centre. And that's been levered clear. Immobile gets on the end of it. Now it's Florenzi. Florenzi. They need to get it in quick. Tries the cross. Florenzi. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Terrific contest. It might easily have tipped either way. The margins are tiny. Just a goal in it. Sadly, that's all it takes. How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Italy really were sleepwalking in central defence, and the alarm just never went off.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening. There's the whistle.
Well, I don't think it was the wisest option, Peter, once he got into that position. It's not as if he didn't have people nearby.
Jorginho. Florenzi. Marco Verratti. Pogba.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Chiellini. Jorginho. Marco Verratti. And it's Immobile. Now it's El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy! It's broken loose.
Well, that's confidence for you. Distance doesn't even bother him.
Good clear. Varane is there to heave it away. Pass needed to be better than that, and he knows it. Lamar. And here's Immobile. Immobile.
There's a lot of movement going on. There's no shortage of options.
So I guess they're looking to play around their opponents as opposed to through them.
Yeah, the style is designed to dominate the ball, and so you dominate your opponents.
Bonucci. Played into the middle. And he's there to clear it. And it's Insigne. Gorgeous control there. Jorginho. It is deadlocked. That intervention was very necessary. Matuidi. Lamar. Florenzi. And it's played forward. Now it's El Shaarawy. Out to the right. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. And that has been cleared. And here's Jorginho. It's Jorginho! It's off target and by quite a way.
Oh, it was the first touch to die for, and it set him up beautifully.
Jorginho. El Shaarawy. Marco Verratti. And here's Immobile. Hits one! Oh, nearly, but nearly is nothing.
A more than decent attempt, Peter.
Loses his balance and loses the ball. Lorenzo Insigne. Good defending, albeit from an unexpected source.
I think it's great to see that kind of application and desire from a forward who wants to help out his defence. I think, you know, any good team, really, your striker should be the first line of that defence, and he's delivering.
Verratti, El Shaarawy, Lamar. Now it's Griezmann. Bonucci does well to read it and intercepts. And it's Insigne. Florenzi. No goals as yet. Florenzi. Jorginho. Marco Verratti. And here's El Shaarawy. He's got away. Belotti. Lloris deals with it effortlessly. Pogba. Mbappe. Pogba. And here's Griezmann. It's anyone's ball. Conte. Forward it goes. Now it's El Shaarawy. Has he picked him out? Insigne is flagged offside. And there's the end of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Interesting half, just missing goals, so don't be surprised if the second half brings a change to the scoreline at the break, 0-0. Here we go again then.
Italy clearly have been the better side for me. Yeah, I know the score doesn't quite reflect it, but if they go about their game in the same manner as the opening 45 minutes, things really should improve.
El Shaarawy. Marco Verratti. And it's Insigne. Florenzi. Florenzi drives it forward. Can he dig out a shot? Has a hit! Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Italy have themselves a chance from the spot. This to go one up. Time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he took a chance, hoping that the goalkeeper would dive, and that's exactly what he did.
Italy break the deadlock.
Well, whatever the manager said in that dressing room at half-time, it's worth the treat.
Lamar with a delicate... Real chance! It's a goal! France are back on level terms.
Oh, that was such a smart exchange of passes, and it took so many defenders out of play in one quick movement. Wonderful goal.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that...
Has a pop! Oh, the ball's come loose! Mbappe! And they've been caught out here. Griezmann. Verratti tries to get it forward quickly.
France have made their intentions clear by leaving men up front.
Looking to play on the break?
Yeah, it's obvious that they're prepared to take a risk or two.
Mbappe! There's no flag! Mbappe spreads it towards the left. Has a pop! Same again, same outcome.
This is proving to be a very good spell. The intensity is great, but they've got to make it count.
Lorenzo Insigne. Mbappe. Lamar. And France can counter now. Lamar. Good challenge, he just stood firm. El Shaarawy. And it's Insigne. And here's Florenzi. Matuidi gets it back. Mondi. And that's been won straight back. Romagnoli. Griezmann. Pogba. Pogba! And the ball's come out! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
reprieve, albeit perhaps momentary. And here's Pogba. Romagnoli goes looking. Jorginho. Florenzi. Marco Verratti. Lorenzo Insigne. Bonucci. And it's Florenzi. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. A buccaneering run from the defender. And it's hoisted clear. And here's Insigne. Florenzi. Insigne. Now it's Jorginho. And here's Florenzi. Florenzi. He's got options in the box if he gets his head up.
Italy showing a good level of intensity at this stage. They're calling on all their resources now.
And here's Insigne. And it's Verratti.
Concentration levels are very good, and so is the commitment. This game could yet yield a winner.
Jorginho plays it forward. Immobile. Going through. Oh, well played. He needed to get that right. It's come loose.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
You wonder if that's it now, but there may be one more opportunity, Peter, for a late steal here.
Rafael Varane. Lamar. Marco Verratti. Al-Shaarawy. That's it, we're going to get 30 minutes more.
Yeah, no daylight between these two sides, but I have to say, neither side really did enough to find the winner. They just cancelled each other out.
So to clarify, extra time will follow. Stern test this for the endurance, for the character of the players as we head into extra time. Gets away from his opponent. Bernardeschi hits it!
Oh, extraordinary.
Bernardeschi came up with a decent crack, but he knew rather quickly he'd gotten underneath it.
Giroud. And it's Pogba. Conte. Matuidi. Giroud. He's had that put on a plate. It's Griezmann! Zaniolo. And the counter is on. He goes long. Shapes to shoot! And somehow he managed to miss it.
Zaniolo fully appreciates that. He could have won it then, and now he'll be all the keener not to lose it.
That's great strength on the ball. Pogba. It's a loose ball. Hoists it forward. Bernardeschi drives it forward. It's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Going for goal! Oh, should have put that away. Up for the header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Pavard knocks it away, and the finish! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Now it's Giroud. Mbappe! I think that's offside. Yes, it is. And that's it for the first half of extra time.
Well, it may well be a case of who's got most to give now. Fitness levels look good, and it's not any less competitive.
Is there to be drama in these final 15 minutes? They have given it everything. It's been gruelling. But who will be standing at the very end? Plays it long. Conte. And it's Pelotti. Pogba. Jorginho. Bernardeschi. Doesn't get the pass he's looking for. Well, he acknowledges that he should have come up with something better there.
Oh, that just required a bit more oomph to reach its target.
Tries a shot! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
It's easy to say it, but difficult to stop it when runs in behind are being made like that.
So here comes the substitution.
Yeah, he's run himself into the ground, hasn't he? And it's good to see that the crowd appreciate his efforts, because he has put in a real honest shift.
Tweedy is fouled. And that's going to be a booking. And here's Giroud. Pavard. Conte. Mbappe. Conte.
Well, both sides might have to settle for a draw here, although there's still a chance for one last fling.
Played into space out wide. Bernardeschi, room for a shot. Chooses to go back. Oh, he's in! Has a hit! And that is it. Time for no more.
Look, I've been in this position myself, and after a grueling game, you don't want to back down if the manager asks you to take a penalty for fear of appearing weak. You can't let fatigue cloud your judgment.
Well, the players look exhausted, but one last act. We're back in a moment for penalties. Right on the edge. Feel the moment. Bernardeschi shoulders the responsibility of the first kick. And he's found the net.
How confident was that? Backed himself all the way.
Up steps Mr. Dependable. Oh, he's missed it, he's hit the post!
Oh, that's so unlucky to hit the goal frame.
This to put them 2 up. Oh, good take, keeper committed himself. And that doubles their lead. So the ball is placed on the spot. France trailing by 2 now.
I thought he did really well to hold his nerve then and score that penalty.
Italy can go 2 ahead. Smacked it down the middle. And they're 2 up. France can't afford to miss another one. Coolly into the bottom corner.
Yeah, it's a guessing game for the keeper and he gets wrong.
Italy have the chance to pull away here. No, it's been saved!
Oh, the keeper's done brilliantly to keep his eye on the ball and make such a great save.
Matuidi is the 4th man to step forward for them. Oh, he saved it!
Oh, that's a super save from the keeper.
So can he be the hero? That's won it! Italy have taken the full distance and then some, but they got there in the end.
Well, what a way to finish a long, hard match. Those players can be really proud of their effort to have come out on top. That was far from easy.
That's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. got things underway. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Ciro Immobile. He's your classic striker, Peter. Absolutely lethal when he's got a sight of goal. He can play both on the shoulder of the defender or as a kind of target man, but given his superlative finishing ability, his teammates should be looking to get the ball to him in the box whenever possible.
Yes, he'd be my pick too. It's going to be all about how they get the best out of him. Looks to clip it forward. And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. Conte. Pogba. And it's Griezmann. Lamar. Lorenzo Insigne. El Shaarawy. El Shaarawy proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. Lorenzo Insigne. Now it's Insigne. Header! No, he's got that completely wrong.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Knocked down by a lack of accuracy. Chiesa. It's come loose. Lorenzo Insigne. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Jorginho. France are working the ball as only they can.
Yeah, Peter, and it's a style that requires players of high-caliber technique to move the ball about quickly in tight areas.
Conte, and it's Pogba. So it is still 0-0. Now it's Immobile. Coaxed through there. Chiesa. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Matuidi hoists it forward. Well played, he saw that, and they've been caught out here. Griezmann! Goal! France! And France are in front. He was urged to shoot, and he duly delivered.
It isn't rocket science, is it? You know, when you're defending, you react to the...
That's an untidy challenge. Free kick given. Bonucci tries to get it forward quickly. Florenzi gets up to head it! Goal! Italy are back in business! What a super header, dispatched beautifully.
Well, as contact goes, that was tremendous, and it helped him to direct it exactly where he wanted into that net. I think when it comes to the aerial department, this fella is definitely no slouch.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
And here's Immobile. He's tried one. Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Italy just served up a reminder of how good they can be on the break. Their method is clear.
Pogba. Matuidi. Oh, good take in a good area. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside.
Jorginho. Florenzi. Jorginho. And here's Insigne. Marco Verratti. Lamar. And it's Griezmann. Griezmann. Lorenzo Insigne. Chiesa. Marco Verratti. Jorginho. Chiesa. And here's El Shaarawy. Loose ball, who's going to get there? Loses his balance and loses the ball. El Shaarawy. Florenzi goes for the cross. And it's played forward. And it's Lamar. Mbappe! Matuidi. A real chance to break. Now it's Immobile. Well positioned to make that interception. Rafael Varane. The first 45 minutes are up. So a very watchable game so far. Action at both ends and the team's level. Some first half thoughts?
Well, we thought this would be close, Peter, and it's proving us right so far. They're well matched, and it presents a fascinating battle of wits to see who'll emerge on top or otherwise.
That's a really interesting game, and they head in at half-time at 1-1. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Italy playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
That's a throw. He's got the ball glued to his feet. Hernandez, very firm in standing his ground there. It is a tough, full contact contest. The ball needed to be better there, it's a wasted chance. Hernandez. Pogba. And here's Griezmann.
We can assume that they've been instructed by the boss to stay in attack.
They're just looking to break, aren't they?
Yeah, the key now is just to get the ball to them as soon as possible.
Romagnoli. Marco Verratti. Florenzi, who does have an assist to his name. Chiesa. Play for a throw. Lamar tries lifting it over. Promising move that, good inroads into enemy territory, but no joy. Finds himself eased off the ball. Hernandez positions himself well and cuts it out. Marco Verratti. Oh, nice touch. Immobile. Oh, that's neat. There are a few waiting for it. Could be thinking about... It's Verratti! It goes to show he is human after all.
Well, Peter, he clearly felt he was being invited to shoot, and it wasn't the worst decision he could have made.
Marco Verratti. Romagnoli does well to read it and intercepts. El Shaarawy, a scorer already in the game. Right through the middle. Mbappe! Mbappe! Goal! France! Into the lead once more.
Well, you know, thinking about that, I think they've perfected that on the training ground because it took them seconds to get the ball from back to front, and they really commit forward in numbers too. That was all very well drilled.
France take the lead. And it's Jorginho. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Kante, he's the guilty party there.
Well, if he's serious about trying from this range, I think he must feel he can generate the power. Big ask.
Florenzi. Immobile. Oh, well played. He's taken that really cleanly.
Italy are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Griezmann. Mbappe.
There's a real appetite from them to finally put this game to bed, but will they?
Verratti floats one over. Bernardeschi. We sit high.
Italy need to give it everything they have, kitchen sink included.
Pogba. And it's Lamar. Matuidi. Griezmann gets on the end of it. Griezmann. Chiellini gets it back.
France can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
And he's cut it out.
Look, with time running out, they have to get the ball in the penalty box, and if it means a long punt, then so be it. They've got to give themselves a chance.
And here's El Shaarawy. Now it's Verratti. It is now or never. Time is against them. Jorginho. Bernardeschi. Out to the right. Bernardeschi. Plays it back. Florenzi. That's a foul. Simple decision for the referee. And he is going into that little black book. And that's that. Super game. It might have tipped in either direction, tiny margins, but they just lost it. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Look, Peter, a strength in any team has to be at the heart of your defence, and I'm afraid they were found wanting in that department.